Hi guys, it's Chris from daxtrader.co.uk. Going to do a DAX technical analysis summary for today, the 24th of November. Have a look at some of the other major markets and some of the other pairs and trades that I'm looking at putting on as well. Okay, so first of all, for the DAX today, we opened up, we accelerated ahead, and we started to build a new high, and pretty much paired those gains immediately and burst forward to head up to around about the kind of 98.30 level to make new highs. Day was split into two halves. The first half was the beginning of the day, and then we've pretty much been in the second half all day. The second half of this area, volume area, built this quite compelling distribution here. We consolidated in that area pretty much all day, and we've carved out this low volume pocket, which we've stayed above. And we've currently got an additional area of support with the VWAP catching up, and price has been pretty much stuck to that level since. So I haven't actually put many trades on today that I've published, but I have been trading and I've been scalping today, which is not like me, but done pretty well at it actually. And it's a dangerous game to play because you can make some pretty quick returns when you make the right reads. And today was a lucky day, I guess. So I haven't posted them up because literally they kind of come and go within 15-20 minutes, these trades. And that's about how long it takes me to post a trade up, with taking the screenshots, doing all the tweet stuff and posting it and uploading it and all the stuff on the website. I haven't really found a way to quickly automate it yet. I'm open to suggestions, but at the moment I'm still figuring it out. So what can we say about what we've got in front of us right here? The naked VPOC from Friday, that seemed quite interesting as an area of support here. When we initially opened up and came back down again, we tested it, didn't go below it, bounced off of it and made a new high. So that was quite an interesting position to get into a trade. I didn't trade that, but I did get into some range trading around here. We were trapped in a neat little box, and it was good to just simply trade the lows, sell the highs, buy the lows, and and when you break above, if it looks like it's coming to get back in, sell it again. So it was quite an interesting day, and I stopped trading when it started to consolidate. I think I might have lost a little one. In fact, it might have been about here actually. I thought we were going to go long, may have bought, and it reversed on me, and that was it. I was done. So had a pretty good day today. But in terms of the trading, it's been interesting to say the least, because I think we're probably headed for a correction, and I think we need a correction. And if we look at the daily chart, we smashed straight through the pitchforks. Not even a hint of coming back to, remember its old home. It just wants to move out. We've got a couple of areas of overhead resistance here. This was the high that was made in January, which I've originally pulled this fork from. That was just the high of the day, which I've done to see if we could break above it today, which we didn't. That was the high from September, and this is the 10,000 psychological level, which is just so key. I think it's a magnet at the moment. It's just pulling it straight up, but I don't think we're going to get there. I mean, that is another 230 points from current levels. We have done 230 points in a day. We did it on Friday, but I don't think we're going to do it tomorrow to get there. I think we're too overbought at the moment to get more buyers in at current levels to get to there. I'll eat my hat if it happens, and I'll be delighted if it does, but I don't think it will. I think we're going to take at least a couple of weeks to get there now. I would imagine we're going to bounce back, get head somewhere down towards the 95 level and build from there. That's what I would like to see anyway. So I'm definitely buying from this area. I've drawn a 50 fib zone. Sorry, I've just drawn a fib zone from the closes as they are at the moment. And if that takes a few days to get there, fair enough, but that could actually act as like an area of confluence here if it takes a few days of consolidation, which might happen, and then bursts down. We're looking at hitting it around about here, kiss it goodbye, and off we go to 10,000. So I'm still bullish. I mean, my year-end prediction was 97.50. So if we were at current levels now, a month ahead, then I'll be thinking, okay, we're reversing, and we're going to head back down for the beginning of next year. But we're in November, and we've hit these levels way before I was expecting them to. So I think we've probably got further to go, and I think 10,000 is not an unrealistic target. 11,000 probably is. I don't think we're heading up to 11,000, but perhaps testing these perhaps testing these yearly highs is not unreasonable, based on what other markets have done around the world. So I think tomorrow, Friday and Mondays, it's not uncommon to see crazy days Friday, Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, I think you're probably not going to see quite so much of this. So I'd like to see a pullback. I said exactly the same last week. I didn't get it. In fact, I think this was Wednesday, Thursday last week, and we had a couple of these patterns, these sort of doji port patterns. So tomorrow I'll be happy to see a pullback, basically. It'd be nice to have a correction and get in to go long from lower levels. What else can we say? For today, we were trapped in this box. I was just trading ranges. We didn't really get above the R1, anywhere near the R2 level. Yeah, it's been pretty boring, actually, for the last sort of couple of hours or so. So we'll take a look at some of the other major markets. That's the DAX for today. So just a quick roundup. I think that for tomorrow, I'd like to see a correction. Certainly for the rest of the week, I'd like to see a correction. I think 10,000 is not an unrealistic target, but it might just take a little bit of time to get up there. And I'm personally waiting for lower levels to go for some swing, some longer term trades. Well, I say longer term, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, whatever, rather than just this scalping, which I'm doing on my own at the moment. So, other markets. SPX, not interested in at the moment. It looks a bit toppy to me, but I mean, what do I know? It just seems to just be heading on towards 2,100 without any sort of care in the world. The FTSE, I'm not trading at the moment. It's stuck. It seems to be stuck, certainly in the middle of its channel, and I don't see any blatant opportunity, and I don't really spend too much time on the FTSE at the moment. The DAX provides all the opportunities that I need. Gold trapped in this kind of range at the moment. I mean, it's a fairly big range, but this 1177 level, give or take $1 either side or so, is quite significant because it acted as an area of resistance previously, beginning of the month, or close to the beginning of the month, and then turned support a few days back. So quite good. Burst through it with a high volume and acted as support. So I like to see that. That's nice and clean. And I think if we stay above that level, we're bullish. If we break below it, then we could turn bearish again. So at the moment, not really interested in buying from current levels. There's some interesting stuff going on with the Swiss National Bank at the moment. There's lots of stuff to keep our eyes on with gold. Cable, not really interested in. I think if we break below 156, we're going to continue to go short, but it's just so oversold at the moment. I was thinking that the currency should be around about 155. I don't see any setups to go for 100 pips. It's just not really worth it. So at the moment, I'm not interested. I've missed the moves from July. It's just nothing really that's appealing to me. Oil, oil is oil. I'm already short on oil. I'm long on the dollar yen. Got long from a decent position down here on a pullback. Nothing more to say really. I'm going to stick with it and wait and see what I think 119 is not unrealistic to go for again. I've moved my stop, so I've de-risked the trade completely. I don't really care where it goes from here because it's safe, but I think it's only going to go further higher. Two trades that I put on today that are orders. I want to get filled on a short for the euro dollar. I just think that at the moment we're going to give back some of these gains. The other way around. Going to gain back some of these losses, and I'm looking at selling from this kind of area. So pull the 50 fib and get into this 50-60-1-8 zone. I see a little bit of a little bit of choppiness. We're going to spike slightly higher for a second wave, get filled, and then off we go down to 123. So that's one order idea that I've got. And for the Kiwi dollar as well, this is really sort of crude setup, but just pulling from the beginning of the month, 50 fib zone, round about here. We've already tested the 50-60-1-8 fib zone. We've made a new we have made a new wave, if you like, from that. I'm thinking if we can pull into this box, which we've almost done within the last sort of couple of hours or so. So I think we are going to get filled on this fairly soon, maybe even in line with expectations, perhaps early tomorrow, and I'm thinking that's going north. So a couple of ideas. So that's pretty much me done for today. I'm off to the studio, so I'm going to be back fairly late this evening. I'll try and get up as early as I can to do another video in the morning, but if I don't catch you first thing, good luck training for the rest of the evening, and I will see you tomorrow.